Hey Bookies, it's your girl, Storytime Mystery Chef, Shar. So, I hope y'all are all doing well. This is an old video that I am putting out, but it is still being put out. I told y'all I was going to come back and be making videos and start doing my thing that I have been doing and that I had in mind. My goal was to continue to do this thing, and I'm going to continue to do it. But anyway, today, y'all see that salmon. I just mixed some butter up with some seasoning and put it on there because my baby came to me and was like, Mom, I just sent you a text. Look at that. Can you make it? So it was this little salmon dish with a pico de gallo, but the pico de gallo was with mango instead of tomatoes. So I'm like, okay, I can do it. I'm a visual person, so I could just look at it and kind of see what it needs and what I got to do to make it come out to how it should, at least how the picture should look. So that is what I'm working on today. A little bit of that. But at any rate, I'm also doing some chopped chicken with mushrooms, a little bit of green onions, and some rice, and I believe some macaroni and cheese. I think that's what the water is for. I'm doing some macaroni and cheese in the oven. So 2 dishes, because one of my babies want the salmon dish with the pico de gallo mango, and the other one, he really not down for fish like that, so I'm doing the chopped chicken for him. But at any rate, life has been lifing, guys. All the way it has been lifing. I have recently been talking to a guy that I met through my son. I'm going to be giving you bits and pieces. And so that same garlic butter, I know I'm all over the place, but y'all know me, family. Y'all know me. Y'all work with me. Y'all know how I do. But I took the rest of that little garlic butter that I put on that salmon and put it right in there with that chicken so it can have some of that buttery, all the seasoning, and I don't have to do no seasoning to the chicken because the garlic butter with the seasoning in it, it has all the seasons that it needs, so I don't need to add any extra seasoning. But at any rate, I met this guy. I've been talking to him for about almost 3 months now. And it's a lot that go along with him. And I knew that before I started talking to him. But in the beginning, those are on mushroom that I'm just about to add to my chopped chicken. But in the beginning, it's one of those things where you are so excited and so intrigued, excuse me, that you kind of like are letting like the most important things kind of like slide through the cracks. Just like, if it's a small mushroom, it might slide through the strainer. You know what I mean? And so I think that's what happened to me because now I'm in a mind state and a mind frame where I'm like, okay, the honeymoon stage is over. The rainbows have went down and went away, and it's time to get to know what's going on with you. When are things going to change for us, for you, for us? What are we gonna do with these things? Is one of my things. So I'm going to get back to that story, but I'm trying to figure out because, like I said, this is an old video, so y'all working with me. I believe I'm going to make like a stuffing casserole. So I'm going to boil some chicken and some onion and all the stuff to make a broth so that I can mix it with the casserole so I don't have to use like a water because I don't have any chicken broth. So I'm going to make my own chicken broth. So I am making a total of 3 meals today. Chopped chicken with the mushroom, rice, macaroni and cheese. Also the salmon, pico de gallo mango, and also a chicken stuffing casserole. All right. So back to it. There's just a lot of different things that, I'm starting to notice that I'm not okay with. And it's okay to be okay. Like I said before, you got to go back and watch another video that I made when I started talking about, this is my second video, talking about the guy that I have been dating for the last, 2.5 months, that I'm really thinking about breaking it off. That's where I'm at. For a lot of different reasons, but mainly because I feel like his story is all over the place and I'm not prepared to be in it. That's just the ending. That's just the ending of it. Like I don't feel like I'm prepared, and I don't feel like I should have to put myself through his story because his story started without me. And I know that might sound a lot of different ways. Like some people can be like, well, your story started, everybody's story when you meet different people starts before you. But no, this particular situation is totally different. And he had a history that was totally different than mine. I'm tasting it to see it. It is good. It has all of the butter taste that it needs. And I'm just gonna pour it in a bowl so I can start on something different. But it's just a lot of different things. That's one, is that our stories are different. His story started before mine. And he's still in that story. And he's expecting me, now that we're supposed to be a couple, to go through this story. But he's been going through this story for 10 years now. Now, you have to read between the lines because, one, I don't want to say anything that I'm not supposed to say on my YouTube channel. And two, my name is Storytime Mystery Chef. Some stuff gonna be a mystery if you don't read between the lines. But I love you, but let's keep it moving. So I'm just like, I don't know, if I can do this. I don't know if this is something that I really want to do now. In the beginning, it was fun because I'm thinking it can't be whatever. I guess I wasn't put it all together because I was excited. This is what women do sometimes. This is what girls do. They get overly excited. This is another reason why this is a conversation that needs to be had, that needs to be heard, because there may be somebody going through this similar situation. So where I am now is like, I'm not sure if this is what I want anymore. And it's a conversation that needs to be had. Us women, sometimes we're so excited in the beginning, especially us women. That's my sound man. Look at that. That is beautiful. You talking about the whole house smelling like Red Lobster? Okay. My macaroni for my noodles. I'm about to put them together, honey. I'm about to do this thing. And my jalapenos, I'm getting ready to make this pico de gallo, get this thing together. But we do this a lot as women. We be so excited, and especially as women that have not been in a relationship or not have been in the company of a man, like that in a very long time. And that's me. I haven't. And you haven't had the interest of a man, but when you do finally find someone that you feel like is on your level, they checking off all your list and everything, it it feels so good that you do kind of like let the little red flags just pass by and you don't ask the questions that you need to ask. Look at that creamy macaroni for that cheese. And ooh, you talking about who ready? But, you know, for real, like we do that. And so I'm on here not just to tell my story, but hopefully to inspire another woman. Like, you're not the only one. That doesn't make you, a dodo bird or whatever, because it happens. But step back, and sometimes it may take a week, sometimes it may take a month, sometimes it may take 2 months, like me. But you will get there. You know what I mean? Just keep believing in you and keep believing in God, that God will show you and guide you in the right direction. And that was one of the main things that I was doing when I met him, was like, God, like, this feels too good to be true. Like, please stop me in my tracks. Like, I feel like I'm getting head over heels for this man, and it's too soon to feel this way. Like, what is it that I don't know about him that I need to know? And slowly but surely, he started opening my eyes. I started asking questions. And when I started asking questions, he started getting quiet. They don't need to get quiet now. This is the time to talk. You know what I mean? Especially in the situation that we are in, that he put us in. We need to be talking about everything. We need to be asking every question in the book and past the book. So, you know, it's one of those things that I'm starting to see. My eyes are starting to be open. And I believe he's starting to see too. I'm more quieter with our conversations. I'm my mind is steady, constantly on thinking. And, it's all a part of now I'm really getting to know him, and as I'm trying to get to know him, those parts that are hard to talk about with him, he doesn't want to talk about them with me. And I feel that. And so it feels good to be cared about. It feels good to be complimented and all of that. It does. As a woman, any woman, it just feels good. Attention, affection, all of that feels good. But if it's not the right affection, the right attention, and it don't check off on all boards, then it's not right. And you need to do what you need to do to move on, let it go, see what it is, and don't waste your time. That's just the bottom line. And so that's where I'm at right now. I have not yet expressed to him this specific that I'm, thinking about letting this go and let's go our separate ways. But it is a topic of conversation that's going to come up very soon for us, very soon for me. It's because I just know, like, my goals that I did have, they changed when I met him. If this is somebody that is supposed to be in my life, that is supposed to enhance me, then my goals should keep going. He should be concerned about him just like I'm concerned about his goals. And I don't see that. And that's a red flag for me. In the past, I would have probably pushed it to the side because, it's just for me. But no, what's for me, it counts. Life is short. And, I want to live it to the fullest. And I want to complete every goal that I set out to do. And I want that person or my person to want that for me. And me want that whatever they want for them, that's best for them. So, it's just a lot of different things that I see that, I don't want to be okay with. No, he's not a horrible person. He's not a bad person at all. And I can't be the judge of anything that he's done in the past because he can't judge what I've done in the past. But do I want to put myself through this and it's not completely everything that I want? No. If I want something, I should want all of it, not half of it or just a little bit of it or majority of it. No. And I've just gotten to a point where it's got to be about me. You know, my kids are growing up. One is about to be grown and another one will be grown in about 4 years. So, you know what I mean? It's just time for me to focus on me and do the things that I set out to do and that I want to do and that means something to me and that's meaningful to me. So that is the plan, to eventually have this conversation with him. And I just wanted to share with you why I've been missing. I gave y'all the tea. A man came into my life and my son came home from his program. And like I said in my video before, you got to go watch it. It's a cute video, very short, but I was talking about my son who came home, who was doing amazing when he came home from the program. But now he's all outside and all over the place. And, you know, he's not in my reach anymore like he was when he came home. So that's one thing that, you know, that was bothering me before. And, you know, I'm trying to get through that as well. Like, I got to focus on those that want to, you know, do what they need to do to survive in this world and in life and make it. You know, it's about making it in this world. You know, it's about making it. And it takes a lot, but it takes you believing in you and standing for something or falling for anything and everything. And I refuse to fall for it anymore. And if that makes me be alone until God sends me the man of my dreams, and that's what it is. I trust him. You know what I mean? I trust him. And I gotta trust him. But at any rate, I appreciate you guys for, you know, sticking in with me. The ones that have been subscribed to me and my family. You all are my family. I don't have, you know, subscribers. I got family members. Every time I get another one, I got another fam. I got another cousin, another sister, another brother, another niece, another nephew, another baby. You know what I mean? I appreciate it all. I thank y'all for listening to me rant and rave. Look at me put my chicken broth in there. It came out pretty good. Instead of me using my water, I'm using my chicken broth that I seasoned. But y'all keep me in y'all hearts and keep me in your minds. Keep me in your positive thoughts and in your positive prayers. I appreciate it. If you have any advice or if you just want to comment. Even if you didn't watch the whole video, I appreciate you for liking. New family, I appreciate you for subscribing. And my family that has already been here and rocking with me through it all, I appreciate you. Y'all stay tuned. There's going to be more videos, more stuff to come, because this is my goal. This is something that I chose to do, not only for my family, for you guys, but also for me. This helps me. It keeps a record for me not to know what to do the next time. If this, you know, subject ever comes again, I can go back and watch my video and say, girl, don't you do that. And the same for you. But y'all take it easy. I hope you like the video. Stay tuned for more. I love y'all. And always remember, your girl always got a story to tell. So stay tuned. Watch my videos. I love y'all. And I'm out.